Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penge and welcome back to Academia School Simulator, where of course we're back at the very lovely Cupboard College, and last time out we were able to welcome 96 more students to our wonderful school because we got these classrooms all sorted out over here in the sandstone wall building. So they were sort of there or thereabouts anyway, they just didn't actually have the zoning in, so they had all the chairs and whatnot, but we got to the end of year 11 and we got our results and things were very, very good indeed. I mean, it couldn't really have gone any better. We had dropouts who didn't take exams, and we had one student fail their exams, which I do feel for them. I feel a little bit sorry for that student because everybody else in the entire school would have passed except one student. So, I mean, yeah, they might be feeling a little bit down right now and a little bit low, but that's fine. We can support them. That's what we do at Cupboard College. We're gonna make sure they pass this time round. And we got obviously A in passing, A in cleanliness, A in delinquency, A in graduate pedigree. It was wonderful. We got a final grade of A+, plus the rival school, the Evil Intelligence Institute. I think they went down a bit. I think they did go down a little bit. So, they've fallen a little bit. Hopefully we'll see less people going to them and sticking with us this year, which would be lovely. And then, yes, when the sort of build phase came round and the new year began, we were able to get all of this stuff sorted over here. So all the classrooms are in. We now have a big common area over here as well. It was slightly less big than it was going to be because we decided to put a toilet area over here and then put this area here, which was going to be a toilet, but it would have been very small. We decided to make this a sort of little snack corridor almost with lots of vending machines on either side. I mean, there must be a lot of choice there. If we get students who complain that they are hungry, can we just direct them to here and just say, look, there's plenty of choice here. There must be crisps / potato chips, whatever you want to call them, and other lovely kind of savoury snacks and chocolates and biscuits and cakes and other things, whatever else, I don't know. But there must be a lot of food choice in that little corridor there. So hopefully that might stop people from complaining about hunger, because there is an awful lot of vending machines. And yeah, we've got a nice big common area in. It's a very, very big space indeed. We might do a little bit of an experiment with this common area as well. We might do a little bit of an experiment because there is a bit of a space over here where we could always try something. We also put down here music room and an art room. The builder guys are working on that right now just to get them in. And the idea is that we've put music and art down here so they can look out of the windows over what is going to be a lovely school park and feel inspired. They can look out over the water and the fish and the statues and feel inspiration to make a wonderful piece of music or create a fantastic piece of art or whatever. So that's why they're down here and they're not computer rooms or labs or whatever. And then also up here we did put a few little bits and bobs in here as well. I think we put the AV room, the library and the art room in, didn't we? So we did spend a little bit of time up here on the sort of overlooked orange wall building. Don't worry, orange wall building, your time will come. We're going to build a bit out here on sort of land bit number 4 and you will become glorious. But right now just be patient, orange wall building, just be patient. So also because we got paid a lot of money at the end of year 11 and the start of year 12, because we took on all this extra students, we were able to pay off a little bit of our bank loan. So now we only owe, we only owe $40,500, which still seems like quite a lot, but we are earning quite a lot of money per day. So we should be able to pay that back relatively soon. And then we should be able to invest in the final bit of land. Because really, that's what we're lacking now. We just need that extra bit of land because already we've filled in this space. This sort of whatever it is, plot number 3 is very full. It's very full. There's a little gap here and a tiny bit there, and we need to get some of the rooms sorted. But other than that, it's looking very, very busy. So there are a few things that we need to do right now that I had not done in the last part. So let's go and do some logistics, shall we? Let's go and do this. So common area linking. Haven't really done this yet. So this common area can be used by everybody. Stop being all sort of exclusive to certain classrooms. Everybody can use that common area. It makes no sense to me why you shouldn't be able to use certain common areas. And again, yes, this common area can be used by those. That common area can be used by those. That common area can be used by those. Why doesn't it like that? Why is it distance? Is it distance based? It just goes, no, you can't use those. What if they find themselves over there? What if they find themselves over here in a class? Hang on, this is very odd. Hang on. Why has it not got all of the classrooms on? That was a bit weird. Is that one done? Oh, right. I've not done it for those ones either. There we go. How strange. That common area can be used by everybody. It's all fine. Right, I've done that one. So that one's done. That one is done. That one looks good. This one here is looking good. That one's looking good. That one's sorted. And that one's sorted. And then just to check, that one is also sorted. Okay, lovely. I mean, another one is going to go in up here. Not quite as grand as that one there, but another one is going to go in up here. So I must remember to do all that kind of stuff. And then cafeteria links. Right, let's get this done as well. So, yes, you can use whichever cafeteria you like. Please use any available food source, because otherwise you're going to whinge about food, and that's just a little bit tedious. So there we go. So there's the 3 there, and that one there, I guess you're already linked to because you're next to it. Okay, there we go. Right, so they're all linked there, and then let's have a principal link as well. So they're linked to there. So what about vice principal? Linked there as well. Absolutely. Wherever they are in the school, go down here. And somebody did suggest in the comments that maybe we should put in another vice principal up here to deal with some discipline issues. Because let's say there's a student here and they get told off. I know someone catches them and a monitor catches them and says, "No, you're being naughty and a troublemaker. Go to the headmaster's office," or whatever. Then they're going to come along here. You have to go all the way through quite a bulk of the school to get to just here, which might take quite a long time. And then they're going to get told off and then go all the way back again. So it might make sense to put in, say, a principal office up here or something like that. I don't know. I mean, we might rejig that a little bit. Maybe we could put a principal office, say, along here next to the counsellors, just in case they need to go straight from the sort of vice principal office to the counsellors, and then move this along a bit. And then, I don't know, maybe repurpose this room to be something else. I don't know. We'll need to think about that. But there we go. Right, so all those new classrooms are linked to everything that they should be, which is wonderful. And now we need to actually get in. Have we gone past 7 o'clock? Yes, we're not going to sort of waste any money doing this. Now we need to get in some more staff, because we need to create some new routes. Because all of this stuff here and all of this up here, I believe, are bereft of any kind of monitor or janitor routing. A little bit over here, but not the classrooms, not the music rooms, not the common area. This side of the sort of PE area doesn't, and the orange wall building has nothing in it at all. So let's get some monitor routing in, I think. Let's start down here. So we'll start in the art room, and we'll just sort of go for a wander around the art room a little bit, into that corridor, into the music room. I mean, yeah, how far can they see? I don't really know. I don't know what their sort of visibility is. We'll go to there. We'll go to here. We'll go to here, we'll go into the little snack corridor, we'll go into that classroom, then we just need to make sure that everybody is behaving in the common area, and then we'll nip over here into what is going to be the loos, and then we'll complete our route just there. Okay, so another monitor is now assigned to that route there to make sure that everyone behaves, and then we'll create another route over here along this bit of the sort of the PE area, just to make sure that everyone's behaving. Right, that's the end of a route. So let's start, I don't know, there, and we'll just sort of walk about the running tracks, make sure nobody's, I don't know, maybe nobody's cheating or whatever, I don't know. And then come through here, go near the courts, head along this bit of path, and then, yeah, just nip out into those fields, then go to there, and then maybe complete your route just here, just in case anything silly is going along, going on this path just here. And then I think we might need to have 2 monitors along here. One to cover this bit with the common area, and then another one to cover sort of over that side. Let's give that a go, shall we? So let's start. We don't need to put in the counsellor's office. The counsellors should be able to do their own monitoring, I would have thought. We'll start here in the corridor. We'll go into that room, into the library, into the lab. Then we'll go, I mean, this room isn't done yet, so I don't quite know what this is going to do in terms of layout, but I mean, that is going to be a toilet, so that should be okay. And then this is going to be a common area, so that might also need to get rejigged depending on where tables and things are. And then an art room, and then into the computer lab. Again, that might need reworking if they can't get in there. Then into that corridor bit. Let's complete that route in that music room, actually. There we go. Lovely. Right, okay. We've created 25 routes in one school. What does that do to our, where are we? To our silver sort of thingamabobs. We've got 23. We need 2 more. We need 2 more of these. What are we going to get? I mean, we're going to be waiting a long while. We either need to put 500 delinquents straight, which is, I mean, we're on 184 in year 12. So that's going up very slowly. Dispose of 1,000 trash bags. That will happen. That will happen relatively soon, I suppose. But then, yeah, the other things, we're not going to get a school closure. We're not going to have skeleton crews. We can't do any of those. We're not going to fire the 500 staff because that would be silly. That's a ridiculous amount as well. So really, it's either get 50 grand from vending machines or set 500 delinquents straight. So either way, whichever one of those we get to first, we're going to be waiting a while. So yeah, never mind. We're not going to be able to get our thing here for Achiever. Yeah, we're not going to get that done, unfortunately. But never mind. It's fine. We can we can look forward to that when it happens. I think they have finished working on these rooms down here. So now as soon as I put that in, there you go. Valid art room, valid music room. Splendid. Okay, it's looking very good down here. Okay, right, now let's go down to blueprinting, not blueprinting, logistics again, and get us some janitors, because now we need a sort of similar route to the monitors, but to keep everything clean. So you can start here, go into the art room, go into the music room, pop along in that corridor. Right, go into each classroom. I don't think the classrooms get that dirty. I don't think the classrooms get too bad. Go into the common area, just make sure that's okay. And then nip into those loos as well, just there. And then maybe you could complete your route just outside the door. Maybe you could just go there just to make sure that bit's kind of clean and okay. And then we'll have another janitor, just because yeah, cleanliness is important. We'll get another janitor kind of covering this outside area over here. So then you come down, work on the courts, work on these fields just here, make sure this is all clean. And yeah, go that way, and then yeah, run along to complete your route there, a little bit like the monitor, and then another. Oh, hang on, where's that one? We want 2. Oh, I can't get to the plus. There we go. So 2 on that one, and 2 on that one, because we have 2 on each route to make sure it's super clean. And then we will have a janitor starting when the janitors do possibly need to go into the councillor's offices. They might need to pop in there just to make sure they're shiny and clean. Right, go into there, go into here, down into the library. We'll put you into there a bit, into the science lab. Don't really know what's going on with that room yet, but it's fine. We'll wing it for now. And into the computer lab. I don't even know what's going on in that room yet, but it's fine. Down into here, just there, and complete your route in the music room. Okay, and then have another 2 of them in there. Okay, right. That's much better. So now we've got janitors and monitors. We now need to get some more of those. So let's get another, what have we got? I mean, we do get quite a lot of money per day. If we saved up, we could pay off our loan quite quickly. But of course, every staff member we hire costs wages and what have you. I think it's important though. Let's get ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4 more monitors. In fact, let's get 6. Let's go completely crazy. And then the janitors are a little bit cheaper for us because of our principle. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's booping at me. Why can't I do that? Oh, because I've got no money to actually hire them. Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, I've only got $1,000 left because we just spent a load of money on hiring people. However, we have hired a lot of people to, make sure that order is maintained around the school and that the place is nice and clean as well. So there we go. Right, I'm very happy with that. Now, one thing we are going to need to concentrate on when we get paid on day 2, is making sure that this bathroom is done. Because I said, hey, when we get a load of money, let's get this bathroom sorted. And then, as somebody pointed out in the comments, I got a load of money, and then we built a music room and an art room, which, they're good. They're good rooms. They're lovely rooms. Look, they've got a plant in each. And this one is, they're creative havens where the students can go and express themselves. But yeah, they can't relieve themselves in those rooms. And of course, if you're in this common area and you need to go to the loo, you have to go over here or there. So we need to get that in really sooner rather than later. Hopefully this one day they can, they can hold it. They can, run over to these toilets just whilst we get this sort of stuff set up. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? If they could just wait and not get too impatient, that would be great. Also over here, just so we have a look at this. So what can we do with this? So if we wanted to make this, let's get blueprinting. If we wanted to make this a vice principal office, 1, 2, 3, 4, there, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could have a wall just there. That could be a vice principal office. That'd be okay. And then do we take this out? Do we take that room out and then just make this another great big common area? Or do we just have a slightly smaller common area in here? I think that's what we might do. We might leave that room in with its headachy tiles, the tiles of eye melting. And then, yeah, we'll just... I know that's got to be a toilet, hasn't it? That's got to be a toilet. Unless we change that into a bathroom. So if we take that out, take this little bit out there, turn that into a bathroom up there for people to go to the loo, and then, yeah, just have this here as an office. That might work a little bit better. And then, yeah, other rooms can go over there. And then this bit here can just be a big common area. Let's do that. Let's do that. I mean, we can't really do too much of that right now. I mean, we'll get money back, actually, from dismantling things. But, yeah, we can't do too much of this. Let's start getting them dismantling walls and what have you. So, right, dismantle all that. And that just there. That can go. So take those things apart. And that can remain, but we want to get different flooring. So we should be okay. If we can afford it, 1,680, yes. Now our funds will run low, but they're going to get money back from taking up the original tiles. So yeah, it's not so bad. So that's going to just a direct replacement of those tiles. We might want to take out the windows because it's a bit weird. We don't want windows pointing into the loo. That's a little bit strange. And then we're going to want to get a wall. We should be able to afford it, actually. So walls, let's get orange wall going to just there. And then we want to get floors and it's the other floor, isn't it? The big brick floor. Big brick just there. Why are the students unhappy? School should be more fun. You lot are just ungrateful. You don't know what you've got. The first students who started here at Cupboard College, 12 years ago, they didn't have flooring in their rooms. There wasn't a cafeteria. There were no trees. You lot are spoiled. That's what you are right now. You're spoiled for choice, and you don't know what you've got in front of you. Because there's so many things. There's so many places for you to go and have fun. Not entirely sure what you're after. How come we've got 9 grand? How come we've got that much money? Hang on. How much is the floor? How much is that floor? Bathroom tile is 20. How much is the crazy flooring? How much is the azulejos? That's 20 as well. Why have we suddenly got 9 and a bit grand? Where did that come from? I don't understand where that came from. We've suddenly got... All we did was dismantle a wall and replace some flooring over here. How have we got ourselves 9 and a bit grand? Where did that come from? We had 1 grand a moment ago, and now we've got 9. We took down some wall. I mean, it was the wall. Oh, maybe it's the wall, because we took down a chunk of wall. Although that, even if there was... How many bits of wall would there have been? Hang on. Blueprint. Ruler. Help me with this. There would have been 7, 8, 9... So maybe 11. So that would have been 1,100. Why have we got all that money back? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Where did that money come from? Can we find out where the money came from? Not entirely sure. We got income, 7,600 from the azulejos tiles. Hang on. That's not right, is it? That can't be right. That doesn't make any sense. Hang on, can we do an experiment here? We have this area over here. This could be interesting. Now, if it turns out that this is a bit of a bodge, I'm not going to exploit this because that would be cheating. But let's just have a little look to see what happens here. So, the azulejos tile, you get 20 for putting one of them down. So it costs you 20. So 20 went out just then. Minus 20. Lovely. Okay, that's fine. Right. Get one of the builders to come over and put that tile down some point today. Are they busy doing something else? I don't know. Right, there it is. Right. So the tile is down. Now let's replace it with the bathroom tile like we did. So what have we got? 9404. Pop that down on top of that. So 9384. Let's see what happens with this. So 9404, 9384, that's fine. Hopefully, I was going to say that's 20's gone out. That's a bit complicated. Why has 20 just gone out? Don't know. 9464. Yeah, we're getting 100 back for an azulejos tile. It's as though it's a wall. So you could put... Okay, there's an infinite cache exploit right there. You could just zone out this area if you wanted to. And I'm not going to because that would be cheating. You could zone out this area with the azulejos, whatever it is, tiles, the eye melters. And then obviously pay for that for 20 per tile. And then replace it or even just remove it. And what happens if you just remove the tile? Hang on. Let's do that as well. Let's do a little bit of... this is like testing. It's fine. Let's put one of them down. So, right, get the builders in. So 9444 we're on, which is a nice easy number to remember. Right, so 9444, and then remove that. So take that away, please. And away it goes. 9544. Oh dear, right, I might let them know about that. I might let the devs know about that. Because that has given us a little bit of an injection of cash. Through I didn't know that. I didn't know that that was going to be a thing. So yeah, it's nice that it's happened. We should possibly let the devs know about that, because that's a little bit of an infinite sort of cache exploit right there. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that simple tile there. I assume that's going to work. 9544 is going to come down, I would hope. Come on, where are the builders? Can we remove this? Builder squad. 9544. Yeah, 9564. Yeah, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, right. So we've identified a little baguette there. Delicious baguette. That's fine. Okay, right. At least we know. So now now we've got a bit of money. A bit of unexpected cash. Do you know what? We wouldn't have had that otherwise. Let's use that to pay off a bit of our loan. Let's use the 9 grand-ish. Well, it's about 8. We had about £1,000 left, didn't we? So let's spend 8.5 grand on paying off a bit of our loan, and then it leaves us with about £1,000. So the sort of the exploit that we found there, let's not be too bad with it. Let's just pay off that. That leaves us with £1,000, which is what we had, and then we'll wait for tomorrow. We'll wait for tomorrow to roll round, because that's what we would have had to have done anyway, had that not bugged out a little bit. So we'll wait for day 2, and then we'll get this bit sorted in here. So we'll turn the flooring here into normal flooring, and then we'll put a common area in here, and then we will get this bathroom sorted here, and possibly even that bathroom sorted there as well. That's going to be quite a big bathroom as well. Going to be a bit like one of those, sort of a great big toilet with lots of rows of stalls and things. So yeah, we'll look at getting that done, but we'll wait until tomorrow. We'll play it right. It's all about honesty and integrity here at Cupboard College. Okay, it's the end of day 1. All the kids are gone. I think we're waiting for some of the staff to clear off, but that's fine. I can see the janitors going around and picking up rubbish and litter and what have you. So that's good. Let's have a look at how well everybody did. Oh, that's very good for one day. 12s up to 14s for art. So yeah, everyone's doing very well at art on that first day. Isn't that very good? Hang on. How many days? There's 9 days. If even language, which is the lowest, and history, no, not history, PE, they've got 12. Hang on, what's 12? I can't do 12 times 9 in my head. 12, hang on, I'm counting my figures. 12, 24, 36, 48, 48, 60. So if it carries on like that, after 5 days I'd have 60, then they'd have 72, 84, 96 after 8 days. So if this rate continues, if they go at this rate of learning, by the end of day 9, they should all be on 100. Easily on 100. That's very encouraging. Okay, right, yeah, I'm very happy with that. Why are we lurking around? Maybe because I was looking at that screen. It was just sort of keeping us on day 1. Right, so day 2 will roll around, which is lovely. We still don't get paid, though. We don't get paid until 7 o'clock in the morning. That's when the backs transfer happens and the bank accept the money. But that's fine. So we'll kick around for a bit until 7. And 7 o'clock is approaching and it's done lovely. So we get paid quite a lot of money. So the next day we're getting paid a bit less. I assume that there must be more food deliveries coming in. So they're paying a lot more money for each food crate coming in. But we still make tomorrow, even though we've got all of these teachers in and all of the staff and whatever and everything going on. And we've got to order in all of that expensive food to go into all of these cafeterias. We still earn 25 grand every day, which is brilliant news. So what we need to do first is we need to sort of carry on where we left off. Wanted to get some more janitors in. How many do we actually have? Janitor routing. So we've got 11 free right now. There's 11 spare. Do we want to... Have they all got 2 on each route as well? They should do. I would hope they've all got 2 on each route. Yeah, everyone's got 2 on each route. Okay, let's get ourselves some more janitors then. So let's go through staff. So we'll get ourselves... So that means we've got 12 roaming janitors. Let's get up to 14 roaming janitors. So we've got all the ones assigned to the routes and then 14 other ones to just go around and just tidy things up as they see fit. Okay, that should be plenty. That should be pretty good. Then let's get the flooring in here sorted. Let's get this turned into more of an office style flooring. So let's get that grey because it's not an exciting room there. It's not an exciting room. People are going to be looking at paperwork in there and doing boring things. So we'll get this put in here. I notice we're not making a gazillion monies from just getting rid of these tiles and putting them over to grey carpet. That's fine. Right, and then zones, services would it be? Is that an office? No, admin. So pop an office just there. Go to objects, go all the way down. Let's grab ourselves some office stuff. Okay, let's put the vice principal's thing there. So the desk can go there. The filing cabinet can go there. The fax machine, the ye olde fax machine, that can go just there. And then we'll get ourselves the other bits and bobs that we want. So a clock can go on the wall, and a plant. We like them being having plants. We'll pop a plant just there. And then is there, what was it? Was it certificates? No, it wasn't certificate. Was it a degree? Yeah, college degree. Absolutely. We want that to be there as well. So yeah, they're showing off a little bit, saying, look what you could have. We'll put one on that wall as well, just to make them look all sorts of fancy. And then a motivational poster. Just as you leave, let's have a motivational poster. Oh, we can't put it just there. We'll put it just there. It can't share the same tile as that other one. That's fine. So now I've got the office sorted. Let us get ourselves a vice principal and put them in here. I mean, they do cost quite a bit. They're $5,000 up front to get, and then $555 a day. But it might help. And yeah, we're earning a lot of money. It's fine. We'll still be earning over $24,000 a day. So let's pop you in there. So Hamza Sanders is now here, currently straight to business there on the phone. Well done. Good job. But there we go. Right, so we've got another vice principal in up here. Now we need to go to this and say principal office link. Right, you there, link to everything. You have linked to everything. Have you linked to all the things already? Oh, that's terribly efficient of you. Okay. Oh, apart from that one, you just thought, do you know what? I'll deal with all the other classrooms. Oh no, there's one there as well. All those classrooms, yeah, I'm absolutely on board with that. Except classroom number 3. I hate classroom number 3. It's terrible. Oh, and also classroom 16. They're all idiots. No, there we go. Right, sorted. So now you're looking after any student that needs to get sent to you, which is fine. Now, I guess the idea of the linking is that you could now start changing things around a bit there. So you could say anybody in these 3 buildings here, go down to the vice principal over here, whereas anybody in these buildings over here, go over to that vice principal. I'm not really too bothered. I'm not really too bothered about that, because, you know, it depends where they are, and it's fine. It might be really busy. We don't want to have, maybe all the troublemakers, if we do that, would appear in this side of the building, which means this vice principal here is completely overworked, whereas this one here, with no troublemakers in their 3 buildings, are just sitting there doing nothing. So we'll spread the load out. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Right. Important job now. Get this bathroom set up, because, the kids are going to be in need of going to the loo at some point. So, right, let's get the neutral toilet in again. Let's pop that just there. And then we want to go down to T for toilet. Okay, sinks we can do very easily. Sinks along there. And sinks along here. And then toilet cubicles. Many of them. This is going to be really expensive, and it's going to hit our income as well, because we'll be paying water on all of those things. But they need to go in. Blueprint, we can erase the blueprinting on just there so we can see what's going on. Lovely. Right, okay. Only one builder's come in. Where are the builder colleagues? There they are. Hello, builder colleagues. Right, so they got their sinks in. And as soon as that goes in, it will become a valid toilet area. Hooray! Right, okay, we've got a valid toilet, which is nice. So they can go and use that rather than having to rush off somewhere else, which is good. I don't think there's any complaints of toilet stuff anyway. I wasn't able to get food. Have you been to this corridor? There's a gazillion food types along here. Just take your pick. But there we go. That is sorted. That is done. And a student has been set straight by counselling. How many troublemakers have we got? 13? 13 troublemakers? Oh my goodness me. Right, hang on. What? That's quite a lot of delinquents. 7 smokers and 6 bullies. Wow. Okay, so 4 of them haven't been caught from in there. And of the smokers, only 2 of them haven't been caught. And a lot of them are in counselling. Now we can see the advantage of having many counsellors. So the only one that's not doing anything is Laverne Sylvian. But yeah, Magic Hector is doing something. Brandon is also doing something. And Walter is busy as well. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Hopefully they'll be able to get through those sooner rather than later. That would be great if you could do that. Right, what do we want to look at now? I mean, this area needs to have some grass put round on it, because we know it's going to be a park area. So we could get that done. We could go to outdoors and grass. Just set that up. It's only 3,780. And we also do need some of the sandstone floor to go there and there and there and there and there and there. And also there and there. Okay, lovely. So there's that done. Right, where's the... Right, hang on. We were going to do a little experiment just here in the common area. So in the faculty lounge... Where is it? Faculty lounge. They have a TV and a sofa. Let's give the students in this common area access to a TV and some sofas. Why don't we try this and see if this is going to do anything? So there's a TV. What we'll do is we'll put a sofa there and a sofa there. And yeah, it doesn't really work if you put one right at the end there, I don't think. That's a bit weird. So yeah, they can sit on the sofa and they can turn their heads ever so slightly. In fact, no, hang on. I don't know if I like them looking that way. We'll put one there and one there. And hang on, is that better? Hang on, how about one there? No, that's facing the wrong way. One there and one there. And then one there? Maybe like that. It's a bit annoying for those people, but that's fine. And then, could we get a pl for plant and put a plant there? And then they've got a little television and some sofas to sit on, just because it might help with fun. I don't know, it might not, but quite a few people have suggested this in the comments and said, why not try this? Why not put in a TV into the common areas? Now, I think because it's not a default object that has to go in there, I don't know if they're just going to completely ignore this or not. And we're going to have to wait a little while to find out because they're currently working on this massive load of turf laying over here. But that's fine. That's okay. We can wait. We'll just sit there. Let's get this bit looked at actually up here whilst we're here. Let's put in a common area zone up here. Special rooms and a common area. So put that there. And also another student set straight by counselling. Well done. And toilet as well. We'll zone this out as well. So a neutral toilet can go into just there. And yeah, let's get this toilet as a valid toilet as well. Just so it won't be very, there won't be a lot of cubicles in there. And they're not going to do it anytime soon. But we can at least get the stuff in. Okay, so into objects, down to T for toilet. Let's get sinks. They can have sinks just along this. That can be a whole wall of sinks for 2,700. That's fine. And then a hand sanitizer can go just there if your hands aren't clean enough already. And then we'll have cubicles. I mean, if we have cubicles there and cubicles backing on and then cubicles there, does that work? Or do we just have cubicles across that back wall? Or do we have them a bit like that? So they go in sort of stripes like that. Let's do that, shall we? That might be fun. So we'll have things like that. Yeah, there we go. So 4 like that and then 4 like that. And then we'll just see how we get on across the thing. That's absolutely fine. Little bit of money left. We should be able to get this common area completely set up as well when they're actually able to come in and do it. I mean, it will not be a very big common area right now. We won't have a lot of stuff in because we can't afford it. But we should be able to make it at least valid. It needs a table and 4 chairs. Well, there we go. It will become a valid common area, albeit a fairly tiny one with not many tables or chairs in. But that's okay. That's okay. We can deal with that. Let's pop a trash can there and a trash can there. Right, get some tables in across the middle here. That's perfect. That's a dodge their way around the bin, but that's fine. Right, there we go. Let's get ourselves some vending machines to go down here. Trudy Parole, you traitor. Oh, and the sofa is broken. Oh no, and Hilma Tut has gone as well. They're working their evil magic. Okay, let's put a couple of vending machines there. And a couple of vending machines there. And trash. Pop that on the corners like that. And then a pluffer plant, because why not? Let's put a plant there and a plant there. And yeah, I like that. That looks good. I like that. And they can get on with that. I don't know where the builders have gone. They've just sort of came in and put a table in and a vending machine and then cleared off again. But okay, bye-bye. Right, a sofa was broken. And I didn't click on it in time. Oh, that vending machine's also falling apart. Right, which sofa is broken and where might it be? Have we got any clues? Oh, it's up here. It's up here. It's in the staff lounge. Oh my goodness me. So that one is almost broken and that one is broken. What are the staff doing to the sofas? Do I want to know? Somebody dropped out because the school is boring. Well, more fool you. Okay, right, let's accept the random event. Best history teacher. Yeah, we'll enter an excellent one. And do you know what? If we win the money, if we look out with a 75% chance and get the £3,000, we will put we only get £2,000 really. We'll put £2,000 onto our loan. We'll just pay off our loan a little bit. We'll be, financially sensible. So if it works, of course, which it might not, and it did. We won the award and half the prize money goes to the school. So immediately, let's just get £2,000 that we won just about. How near can we get it? Sort of there. That'll do. That'll do. So we'll pay off. No, it has to be over £2,000. Over 2. There we go. 2015 monies that we just won. We shall use to pay off a bit of our loan. There we go. I like getting rid of the loan. I don't like having the loan hanging over us. It makes me a bit sad. So yes, we'll try and get rid of that loan as soon as possible. It might be that tomorrow, maybe the day after, we should be able to get rid of it. which would be nice. That would be lovely. Right, they've repaired the sofa and stuff in the staff room. Who knows what was going on in there? All sorts of silliness. Right, how are they looking? That area is done, which is nice. Have they put the... Yeah, they have. They've put these things in, look. So the sofa and the TV are in. Now, is anybody going to use these at all? Or are they just going to be completely ignored? It looks like they are not bothered. The monitor's having a little watch of the telly, but the students are not fussed. I assume because it's not part of what goes in a common area, they just do not care. It just does not register for them to go and look at this. Maybe we'll check a bit later on. There's beepy noises from up here. Right, so that toilet's valid, and there's kids in there already, which is nice. And this common area is also valid. It's a bit empty in there. It's a little bit empty. Can we get some more tables and things in? Can we do that? Can we get a row? Can we get another row of tables in just there? Pretty much just in line with the other one. Sorry, Wufflesby, you're going to have to move out of the way, or someone's going to come put a chair on your head. There you go. And then we'll have ourselves just a table there, a sort of solitary table, just like that. There we go. Lovely. And then we've got all the other bits and bobs across there. Can we have a notice board, whatever it is? Can we find one of them? Was it called a notice board? No, that's a piano. Is it a bulletin board? Yes, a bulletin board. How can we rotate that? Left, right, and upwards. Okay, let's put one just there by that just there. Okay, splendid. So we've got a little bulletin board as well, which they have nailed to the wall. Okay, lovely. Things looking pretty good. Students set straight by counselling. We're down to 8. Oh my goodness me. Well done, counsellor squad. They've done wonderful things, unless the people that have left were also the troublemakers. I mean, I've only seen a couple of messages pop up saying the students have been set straight by counselling. So maybe the people that left to go to the Intelligence Institute were the ones that were, the smokers and the bullies and what have you. I don't know. I don't know if we can ever find out. Oh, do you know what? That's even better for us. That's even better for us. Because then we get rid of our troublemakers and we just inflict them upon the Intelligence Institute, which is wonderful. So yeah, they're welcome to them. It's day 3 of year 12 now. Day 3 already. How time flies. So we should be getting paid our monies momentarily. So there we go. So yeah, it's coming down a little bit because obviously some of the students are leaving and we did hire a load of staff as well. But still, 22.5 grand each day is not too bad. So it gives us 26,131 monies. How much is our loan? 28,000. So we can't quite pay the loan off just yet. So do we want to go here into this area and then start working on this a little bit and get our school park in and make it all very, very pretty? I think we do that. So let's get the outdoor stuff and let's go to the paver floor. And then, yeah, if we're going to do this properly, hang on. I was going to blueprint it, but do you know what? Let's just go straight in. We're not going to blueprint it. It's all fine. So this school park is going to sort of stretch out that way. There's going to be a gap in the building. So we're going to have another bit over there going into lot number 4 when we get there. But that's going to be the school park as it stands right now. And that is going to look a little bit... Oh, no, those bits there look terrible. Those doors there look... No. That looks awful. I'm not happy with that. I don't like that. The doors need to go there and they need to go there. And that one needs to come into the middle. Which is fine. That one coming into the middle is absolutely fine. But yeah, it's those ones that need to be moved. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Right, remove that and remove that. I don't know what they are going to remove. And also we need to remove that bit of wall and that bit of wall. We'll see what the builders get up to there. But that's fine. So we can do that. And then we'll zone out the... I assume it's a special room, is it again? You think I would know, wouldn't you? Yeah, school park. We'll include the path as well. We'll include the path as part of the school park. So there we go. Right, now have they done... Yeah, so they've done bits of this. So now we can say, don't worry about that anymore. Don't demolish that quite yet. Okay, doors, double doors. And then let's get a double door there and a double door there. And then get ourselves a wall. Go down to sandstone walls. Pop a wall there and pop a wall just there. Okay, lovely. Right, and take a little while for them to get on with that. So they've done the door. Oh no, we need to do a bit of flooring as well. Of course we do. Hang on. Floors. Scrolly scroll. Sandstone floor. Bit there, please. Lovely. Okay, so now they're going to take a little while to get on with that. But that's okay. We're in no rush. It's fine. It's lovely and relaxed. Things are ticking over quite nicely. They're on 26 out of 100 already on day 3. And it's only just begun. So yeah, they're getting about 12 per day-ish. Apart from in art. for some reason in art, they're loving art. We've got a very good art sort of faculty here. Okay, that's good. Right, let's wait for them to finish working on the school park shenanigans over here. Okay, splendid. There we go. So the doors have been moved so the paths don't look quite so sort of wonky. And that's all good. Right, let's get this school park set up. Let's get this all done. So how are we going to do this? So objects and school park. There's a bullying incident. Hopefully our monitors are all over it. So school park. So fish ponds. Now, yeah, we want a couple of these really. Let's not make this all sort of the same looking. We'll put it because that's a little bit sort of formulaic and it's nice and symmetrical. Let's make this one not quite so symmetrical. So maybe it gives the art student something to think about rather than it just being a perfect bit of symmetry. Let's make it all over the place so they have to really do their work on it. How about that idea? So we'll put one there and we'll put one over in this corner there. I like the idea of that. And then the cat statue can go in that corner. In fact, we want the dog statue so we can see it. So the dog statue can go there and the cat statue can go there, like so, right in that corner. Yeah, there we go. And then benches. Let's just put a load of benches down the middle like that and like that, like so. And then we'll do the same again there and the same again there. Lovely. Okay, and now they've got some benches. And then over here, let's put one bench looking... let's put two benches, actually, like that, overlooking that area. And then the same sort of thing here, like so. And then we'll put flowers and things. Let's go. We've got 16 grand. Let's put some nice outside things, outdoors. What can we put over here? Just to make it look very pretty. How about a row of bushes down here? Like a nice alternating row of bushes. Let's fill this whole bit up with sort of vegetation, shall we? Let's have all of this. Oh no, they can't see through the windows if there's too many trees. That would ruin that. How about these little bits can be full of plants and things? So let's have those full of hydrangea bushes. That'll do. Yay for hydrangea bushes. That looks nice. There you go. And you know what? If the toilets are busy, there's somewhere for you to all go to the loo. Lovely. Right, so that looks nice. That looks pretty. And then we'll have bushes going along here, I think. So we'll have the pink bush, pink bush, pink bush, and then a blue one, blue one, blue one, blue one, blue one. So a nice row of sort of vegetation there. That'll look nice. Yeah, I like that. That's okay. Random event. Right, hang on. Come out of that. Yes. What are we doing? The cooks tell you that some of the delivered ingredients have gone bad. Okay, this is not ideal, and there is a student there, presumably vomiting into a toilet, which is lovely. So we can just say... we don't care, which it seems a little bit irresponsible. It's fine. Let them eat the food. There's a 90% chance that 10 of the students get ill. Pay a little bit of money, have them sort stuff out. There's a 40% chance that the students get ill. Or spend just about 3 grand, buy new ingredients. There's an 80% chance that we get 10 prestige from it. Yeah, let's do that. We're not short of the money, so it's fine. You put the student's safety above all else. Good for you. That's what we do at Cupboard College. We are responsible. We are a responsible college looking after the welfare of our students. So, well, yeah, there you go. And we got 10 prestige from it as well. Right, back to the park. Back we go. What else can we put around here? I mean, yeah, I don't want it to look all the same. I don't want it to look all sort of samey. So it can just be a little bit all over the place. How about we have ourselves a tree? A nice tree, a sakura tree can go just there. That's nice. And then we'll have ourselves some planters. So we'll have one there and one there. If we can do that, can the builders reach those? They're not going to get themselves stuck or anything silly doing that? I don't know. Let's hope they don't get stuck because that would be unfortunate. Can someone come and do this one, please? Oh, look. Now they can't get to the benches. The students are getting frustrated. They can't take the shortest route ever possible to get to a bench. I'm surprised no one's come to build this. I would have thought maybe they would have been slightly more prompt on that. Oh, there you go. Hey, you got there in the end. Let's put... Can you put one there and one there? That's like a nice little sort of area, isn't it? That's quite nice. I like the way they're just so baffled. It's like, but I can't just take the quickest route. And you're on the bench the wrong way round. Oh, and you're heartbroken as well. It's a sad time. Oh, now that builder got stuck. Don't get stuck, builders. And then what can we put over here? How about a number of trees? How about a myrtle tree? Well done, Councillor Squad. Not so well done, Dorothy Powell. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of places to eat food, but okay, fine, you're lost. Maybe we don't need you here. A couple of those trees there, and then maybe a bamboo tree. A couple of bamboo trees in the middle just there. There you go. I quite like that. That looks nice. And then around the edge of this planter here, not planter, the cat statue, let's put some planters, some wooden planters with nice flowers in. So one there and one there, just to make it look pretty. There we go. A nice little outdoors area with all sorts of nice sort of greenery and stuff in it. And there's bushes here as well. So yeah, there we go. That's going to look really pretty. And we've still got 14.5 grand left. Zara Gutierrez has dropped out because the school is boring. I find that hard to believe, Zara Gutierrez, but okay, fine. I mean, you know, I can't change your mind. I can't do anything about it. You have now gone, and I think you've made a terrible mistake, Zara Gutierrez, but you shall live with that. In years, you will come to regret this terrible error that you have made. We've got a bit of money left over now. We've got a tiny bit of money remaining, and everything is looking okay. I mean, I suppose we could put some more things in here. Somebody else has dropped out. Brian Ward, you can go and join Zara Gutierrez in the future. You two can sit and reflect on what a terrible mistake it was to leave this place. Let's get just some more sort of toilet cubicles into there. And then let's go to there and get... I mean, can they be that near? I feel like they possibly need to be a bit further away than that. We'll do that. So we'll get those in like that. And again, that's fine. That's going to be plenty. If we can do that again and then put some at the end, that should be loads and loads of cubicles in there for the students to use over there. So we found ourselves with 11,688 monies left. Why don't we invest in a few more of these things over here? Let's try and sort of cover our water costs and try and offset our electric a little bit, particularly with the electricity costs, because I want to get another computer lab in over here. And they're quite expensive on the old electricity. So let's see if we can get some more of these things in. So it's objects, isn't it? It's objects, utilities. Right, the wind turbines, they are 1,350 each. How much are the pumps? 1,440. Ouch. Okay, let's get a row of them in. So get a row of those in. In fact, no, do we need to leave a gap? I don't know if we need to leave a gap so they can actually reach them. Let's have another row of those. And I don't think we can afford another row of those. So then we'll have, hang on, let's blueprint this so I don't get it wrong. So then how big are they? 3. So that's where the next lot are going to go. And then we need to get ourselves some more pumps. So let's get some pumps. You know, we could put the pumps right at the edge. We could just have some more pumps over there. 1, 2, 3, 4 more could fit in just there. Let's do that. So motorized pump and a pump, and we can't afford any more and our money is running out. But this should save us a bit of money overall when they get here eventually. So we're on just under 22 grand. So when this is finished, we should be generating some electric, which should see that go up a tiny bit. The tiniest of bits there. Good grief. Are they even worth putting in? Not really worth it, are they? But there we go. So they can put those in. 22, 20. Yeah, okay, no. So we've made, what, 300 monies from those. And then put in some water pumps as well. Lovely. Okay. And then we'll try and add some more water pumps in just there. That can be some more wind turbines. Now, really, we've put them in a silly place because we put them... We could have fitted an extra one in had we just moved them to the right, looking at that now. Nah, bother. Never mind. Maybe we should start... I suppose the builders can walk around the sides. Do they need to walk around the sides? I don't know. Do you know what? From this one here... Oh, but then it won't look nice. Then it won't look nice if we just suddenly put an extra one in over there. Let's do that anyway. That's what we're going to do. So they can go there. And then we will have ourselves another big row of those things. So yeah, we'll just get more water pumps in. They're only 2, aren't they? Yeah, so they're like that. So then we can have water pumps up here. And then hopefully the rest of the electric costs can be covered by this strip across the bottom here where we can put solar panels and what have you. In fact, do you know what? Let's get a few of those in down here. Whilst we're not going to do anything else to do with our money, let's just pop in a solar panel and a solar panel. And I believe that's all we can afford. But it's better than nothing. 2 solar panels coming in. Save us the tiniest bit of money in the long run. There we go. Right, I'm happy with that. So we've used our money to, save money in the future, thinking ahead here at Cupboard College, which is terrifying because we never do that. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to get 22.5 grand, which is very welcome indeed. That might go up a little tiny bit. Nope, that's how much we're going to get. Okay, right. Well, let's wait for day 4 to come round now. Let's wait for the money to come in on day 4. 7 a.m. of day 4 is approaching, where we're going to get a slightly less amount of money than we saw a few days earlier. But never mind, it's still an okay amount of money. So we've got 23 grand. We don't overly need to do anything major right now. I mean, I suppose we could start looking at that toilet and getting more cubicles in, but it's fine. I don't know if we want to get that computer lab in right now. What we could do is we could get the other door in. Let's get a door over here, shall we? because there's a door just here. Let's pop a new door into the school over this way over here. So let's get to the, it's in build. Let's go to doors. So our main entrance, we'll put it right there because it can be right at the edge of the thing. And then we want to go outdoors. We want to get the paver floor in front of it like we have done for all the other ones. And then, yes, we'll put some trees and whatnot around the edge. So let's get ourselves some spruce trees. Hang on, have we got spruce trees? Are there spruce trees there? What don't we have outside? Myrtle trees. Yeah, myrtle trees are outside there. Sakura trees we haven't got. Oh, no, we've got those as well. We've got all of the trees. Okay, fine. We can just have a tree free for all. A tree for all. We'll put one there. And we will put a spruce tree there. We'll mix it up a bit. And then we'll have ourselves a hydrangea bush and a hydrangea bush just there. There we go. Lovely. Right, hang on. I see an issue, though. I see a problem. Right, sandstone floor, please. Absolutely. Get that in sooner rather than later. Yay! Right, so another way into the school, which is splendid. 3 students absent due to sickness. Okay. How are we looking? Somebody couldn't eat food at 6 minutes past 8 in the morning, even though you're well fed and your food meter is full. Bye-bye. Do we really want somebody like you in the school? Do you know what? You were very good as well. You seem pretty capable. Yeah, I think that's a bug. And I know every time this happens, people in the comment section do sort of go, oh, you should try this, try and increase cafeterias, hire more cooks or whatever. I think it's just a bit of a bug. I think it's a bit of a bug in the game because this person here is absolute testament to the fact that it's nothing to do with our cafeterias. It's 6 minutes past 8 in the morning. Their food meter is absolutely sky high and they are well fed, yet they've left because they couldn't get any food. So yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. I think it's a bug. So yeah, let's not worry about it too much. Cheerio, person. Bye-bye now. Have a nice day off. Hope you find a new school. Don't go to that intelligence institute. They're all evil. Okay, so just shy of 23 grand. Let's get these 2 things in here then, just because otherwise they look a little bit out of kilter. So there we go. So put those in there to fill in the gaps. And then what are we going to have left? 20 grand. Let's pay off a big chunk of bank loan, shall we? Let's pay off 15 grand of bank loan. Bang on 15 grand as well. That's very welcome. Right, so pay that off. So at the moment we're paying 550 a day. That comes down to 250 a day. It only leaves us with 5,000 monies, however, and it's not even 9 in the morning. So we'll keep that just in case a sort of a random event thing happens that we need to actually pay some money out on. And then, yeah, we just need to leave it now until day 5 to come round. Okay, this is quite bad. I hadn't noticed this before, but the once very, very spacious clinic, which used to have so many beds in it, is now looking very overrun. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Right, okay, some of the students, I mean, we're dealing with it. Our nurses, our wonderful healthcare staff are doing fantastic jobs. There are still an awful lot of ill people. Lisa Taylor has just got better. Oh, and James Johnson has now recovered. Yeah, okay, right. They're all getting better, which is brilliant. However, that was very busy. That was very busy. Maybe that's explaining quite why so many people are off sick. But yeah, look, people are getting better. Cheryl Lopez, Cynthia Miller's now better. Walter, are you gonna jump up? Anyone else gonna get better anytime soon? Yeah, that's not good, is it though? Seeing that is not good. Maybe we need another clinic over here somewhere. When we actually expand out the orange wall building into the new area over here, maybe we should put in another clinic. And I think a few people in the comments have suggested that too. They said, can you please put in another clinic? And I think they said, you probably don't need one, but it'd be nice to have one. I suspect looking at that, we might well need another clinic. Because, yeah, that was very busy. I mean, not so much now. Coming up to lunchtime, all the kids have decided that they've skipped the lessons that they didn't want to go to by pretending to be ill. And yeah, now it's lunchtime. They can go get some food. It's only Scott Murphy now. Poor Scott, who is recovering from illness. I'm very sorry, Scott. Have some more medicine. Have some more of this foul-tasting stuff. No, he's still taking a while to recover. Still taking a while to recover. How many delinquents have we got? Only 6 now. Wonderful. 6 delinquents. There's quite a lot of ill students still. There are 7 year 2s that are ill. Hang on, what? Why are they not in the clinic then? Why have we got loads of ill students going around the place, spreading the pox? Don't go to class if you're all ill, you lot. Go home. Stay at home. Clear off. Stop spreading diseases everywhere. So day 4, the rest of it just went by relatively unremarkably. Just nothing really happened. There were no events, nothing really big went on. We did manage to make quite a bit of money. Did we make about $2,000 off of who knows what, sort of cafeteria income and I don't know, vending machine kind of sales and stuff like that. So that's quite nice. It's got a little bit more money. So now we're just waiting for this to come in. We're waiting for the 23,699 monies to come in. So that's going to arrive at 7 a.m, which is about now. So now we've got 30, just shy of 31,000. Let's finish this, shall we? Let's use almost 13 grand to pay off our bank loan. So away with you, bank loan. The current loan has been fully repaid, which is splendid. So now we don't owe any money to the banks. We're not going to be spending whatever it was per day on bank interest rates, whatever they are, these things that you pay for the bank. So we're not going to spend money on that, which is nice. And we've probably wasted a little bit of money on that in the long run. And I think with that done, I think we'll finish up for now because we're at a nice place. We've paid off our loan. We've got everything running quite nicely. We now just need to buy the extra bit of land. So really, I mean, we can't do really much else until that's in. We've got the only land that we haven't got now built on is this just here, a tiny little strip of land just here, which, you know, that we're not going to get much on there. That's going to be a pretty tiny classroom. So yeah, we're going to have to wait to get that bit of land in, which I imagine will come in year 13. I imagine we'll finish this year. We'll save up the money that we can. I mean, we've got 6, 7, 8 and 9. I suppose if we don't spend any money, we'd have enough to actually get that. But yeah, we'll probably start building up utilities things over here, over here, water pumps and whatever. It's just to save us some money in the long run. And then, yeah, at the end of the year, we'll come around, we'll get the exams, we'll get the nice sort of scorecard stuff in here. And then, yeah, we'll get paid the money for next year, the nice tuition money. And we'll use that, I imagine, to buy plot number 5 over there and then get building on that. But yes, we'll see how we get on doing all that kind of stuff next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Academia School Simulator. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. You can be the last accounting office. City tax offices. Boo, tax man. Yeah, you look busy. Is it a quiet day at Bedrock Insurance, is it? Is he going to use the stairs, or is he going to be a lazy beggar? Yeah, you lazy ass. And all the lights are on. And I notice that everyone has left their lights on. I'm paying for this electricity, you gets.